Morning, and you join me here at the test track with the loco that I've had out a couple of days, and it's been joined by a similar BR standard 80027, which I've just now indulging in a bit of shunting. I'll go through the comparison of these logos, both Bachmanns, and I haven't run these two together for ages, so I just had a brainwave to do this. So I'm indulging in a bit of shunting. So what we've got to do is pick the brake van up. There, so I've just stopped them, and we're going to change the points, and it can back up. Whoops, if I change direction to go backwards. I've just consisted these two engines, by the way. All right. So nice bit of shunting on a nice August morning. Lovely. And bonk. So just coupled up there. Coupling hook's gone over. Change direction. If you toot of the whistles, both engines, off we go. Now, first thing I noticed when I coupled these two up, although they've probably got almost identical motors inside them, they've got different decoders in them. How do I know this? Because of my notes. And it does affect the way they run. I'll just change the points back there, by the way. Yeah, it affects the way they run. Let's zoom in and get them. Oh, there's the box for the Bachmann. This is a second-hand model, you know. And I thought I'd hardwired it in, but I didn't. I just plugged it in. Anyway, yeah. If you look at the green one, which is 82005, it's actually slipping a bit. It's almost pushing 80097 because the speed ratio is different. That's because this one's got a lace 8-pin decoder, and this one's got a Gauge Master 8-pin decoder. All right, that's why that's happening. If I wanted to sort that problem out, I'd have to muck about with the decoder settings. Look at that, it's just stopped completely there. I don't know why it's doing that, probably dirty track. But yeah, we'll let them run around again, but that's definitely spinning. The wheels are spinning at a faster rate than the black 264. Okay, so it's not worth mucking about with the speed settings. I'd rather just set them off as separate rather than muck about with the speed ratio and do it that way. Alright, because you'd have to set it all back again for you know, if you wanted to run it with something else anyway. That's the only drawback. If it was a simple way of doing it, which they haven't developed, well, I'm not seeing it, just press a few buttons and you match the two locos up, that would be good. But as far as I know, they haven't done it. And I'm running Gauge Master anyway, Prodigy, and I'm not going to swap that over or whatever. But let's slow these down and have a look at these lovely locos. So there we go. I've had this one quite a while, many years, and it was second hand. Oh, that's just dirty track. Many years, and it does run nice. Okay, but so this is what British Railways brought out in the 50s as part of their 1955 plan. So these were the last locos built at BR workshops. They started off with the Britannia class, ranging through to the Clan class, Pacifics. Then you had standard 460s and standard 262s, which this one is. And this is a BR standard 264. When I talk about these numbers, they're wheel arrangements, alright, just in case you don't know. This is 2 pony wheels at the front, 6 driving wheels and 2 bogie wheels at the back. This is a 264, so it's 4 at the back 6 driving wheels and 2 at the front. 264, it always starts at the front where the smoke box is, so you read it like that. So it's 264 from the front. This is a 264. Alright, so that's how they're described. Alright, try and show on the box. No, they don't go into the wheel arrangement, they just describe it as the type of class rather than the wheel arrangement. Alright, so yeah, look at the fabulous detail on these, and both built for mixed traffic work, so freight and passenger work. Neither of these engines will be seen on express trains. All right, so you won't be seeing them out of a 12 coach or 15 coach train at Paddington or the mainline stations. You see them on local suburban trains or short freights like this. I mean, I've doubled up. You wouldn't need these two to run this short freight train. It's overpowered. But I've just hooked them up because I like the way they look. I think they were designed by Robert Riddles, who was the former Chief Mechanical Engineer, CME, of the Midland Railway. And when BR were constructing these, they used his expertise to come up with these locos. And yeah, these were born out of that. So yeah, just well-made models. These don't cost much on eBay, these, and you can pick these up on eBay as well. The only problem is if you're fitting a decoder to one of these, it's a nightmare because the screws holding the body are deep down inside these tanks. Well, and they're not easy to get at. I think this one was okay, but I fitted a gauge master to this because it wasn't, for some unknown reason, wasn't getting on with the lace decoder. It's possible that I haven't taken the suppressors out of it. If I haven't, I can take them out and whip that out, that lace decoder, and put that back in. But I have to check my notes, you see. I keep notes on all these things. In fact, while we're here, see if I've got any notes on that in the paperwork to say that I've done that. Oh right, there it is, capacitors and suppressors removed. So obviously I'm assuming that I'd run it on a lace decoder and it still wasn't working out, and I put the gauge master in. Although the proof of that would be to take the gauge master out and put the lace one in, and then these two would run much better. Anyway, let's set them off again because I'm waffling on too much now and you're going to get bored. Let's set them off. We could do a bit of shunting, couldn't we? Should we shunt these into there? So the only thing is that I suspect we're going to get a derailment off the brake van, alright, as it goes back over these points, because the wheel sets are not set to the right back to back. And I'll show you something now, just before I change the points, and say let's get screwdriver out, and I have to be careful here I don't short anything. See this bit here? Alright, this little plastic piece, this triangular plastic piece, that's where the wheels come off. They go over this section here and then sort of come out and derail. I think this should be further up, you know, to solve that. These are fairly old Pico points now. Anyway, stop talking and let's get this train rolling and see what happens. Hopefully it won't derail, but let's see. Going slow enough. Have a look at it. Watch. Yeah. Right, exactly as I feared. It derailed, and that's the reason for it. I'll just take it off. I've checked the back-to-backs on these wheels. I'll check them again, but that's the reason it's derailing. Let's take her back again. The others seem to be fine. It could be the back-to-backs on it. Maybe I haven't checked them. See, that one's fine. Look, see, it's this point here where they're coming off. Let's have a look at how the engines deal with it. Yeah, I'll have to. It's probably the back-to-backs on that brake van wheel sets. I'll show you how I do that now. Actually, what we'll do is we'll stop after this shunting manoeuvre. We'll stop it. No, we'll take it back a bit further because I can't change the point blades. These are the blades, and the engine's clear of it now. Right, change the point blades. Bring them both forward to where the brake van is, and I'll get the back-to-back tool on those wheel sets if I can see where that's gone, because at the moment I can't see it on here. Definitely around here somewhere. Oh, I can see it now. We're going to stop the brake van, do a back-to-back check. Alright, so stop that, get the brake van off. Alright, turn her upside down. We're going to get these wheels out. Alright, this could be quite tricky. Right, this is my back-to-back tool. You need to take the wheels out to do this properly. So I'll try and get these out while holding the camera. All you've got to do is lever that out. It's not going to be easy. Screwdriver would help. See if I can lever that out there. Leave that in there. Lever it without breaking that off. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this while holding the camera. I'm not going to be able to do it. What I'll have to do, basically what I'm going to do, get this in there. There you go, look, it's a bit tight. Maybe I can do it without taking them out. Right, see that there? Now that's a bit tight. It might push them apart a bit. They're a bit tight on that wheel set. I'll just turn them around a bit. Like that. Put that back in. And do it again. Alright. Now I'll do the other set. Those in. A little bit loose there. A little bit loose. But I'll just turn them around as well. Put them in. Yeah, nice fit. So that tolerance is good. Alright. These are an invaluable tool, you know. Brass, made of brass. It's called a back-to-back wheel check. It checks all your wheel sets, alright. You can use it mainly on the smaller wheels. I wouldn't maybe use it on the bigger driving wheels. Right, let's do that shunting manoeuvre again and see how that is now. It might fix the problem. But what we've got to do is quickly, this video's getting on long now, 13 minutes. See if that's fixed it. I love the shaking sound of these trucks. Coping quite well with this tight radius, these locos. On the big layout they won't be there, they'll be much smoother. These are what I call toy curves from the manufacturers who haven't got the space, I suppose. Right, I'll quickly get these forward. There won't be a problem with these going over these points. He said. See that spinning? Haha, I spoke too soon there, didn't I? Yeah. And that's probably really messed things up. Let's have a look. No, it might be alright. I thought we'd thrown it out of consist. Yeah, we had a derailment there. Right, hopefully we can go again. Yeah, alright. Don't know what caused that. Right, here comes the that's the offending brake van. I'm going to do that shunting manoeuvre again. Put it back in reverse. And let's see what happens now. Has that fixed the problem? No. It could be the... I'm going to say it's the wheels causing that, because I've checked the back-to-backs, and I'm going to try a different set of wheels in that. But that's for another video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.